Alright, I'll be picking this Dom Plura. It is a blue belt. Okay, when I picked this, I picked a tensioner that kind of just fits. If you look at the wording, kind of pretty, not really wording, but not hard to get through. So I picked a small tensioner that will fit all the way to the bottom of it nicely. And then when I'm picking, when I get to the counter rotation, when I get to the spools, you'll see that when I pick, it actually, when I push down, when you push down, it causes the counter rotation. This one, it doesn't quite work. So actually, while I'm counter rotating, I'm leaning it and actually helping the counter rotation. So this kind of gets a little bit stuck. And there are key torpedoes, and so if you overset it, it will punish you. All right, so it's set. I'm going to apply a good amount of tension, and we'll start picking it. Okay, starting at 1. 1 is loose. 2, a little binding, and broke through. 3, nothing. 4, nothing. 5, nothing, and 6 is binding. A little click on 6, making sure that's set. Feel set, going back to 1. Nothing on 1. 2 is binding, fell through. 3, 4, 5, 6 was binding with a little click, go back to 1. Nothing on 1, nothing on 2. 3, a little bit of pressure, going back to 6. A little click on 6, 1. 2, a little binding on 2, with a little click, 3. A little bit of give on 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is binding, click on 6, go back to 1. 2, 2 is binding now. Okay, good click, 3. 3 is binding with a click, 4, 5, and feeling for 6. Can't really feel 6 well. Going 1, 1 is binding pretty significantly. Trying to get the top 1, and good counter rotation. 2 is set, 3 is set, 4 is binding. Trying to get on top of it, and it causes a little rotation. So now this is the counter rotation. So I'm going to get on top of it, and as I push, I'm just going to slowly let off tension and help with the counter rotation, and it got a good click. And now we're on to 5. 5 caused a little bit more rotation, which tells me it's a spool. I get on top of it, and again, I'm going to counter rotate as I slowly push over, and I got it. Okay, so let's take that apart. So again, I have to help counter rotate on this Dom. I don't know if that's the case for all of them, but I have to help counter rotate it. So just a little tip in case you get kind of stuck on it, and when you're pushing down on the pin, the counter rotation isn't doing what you need it to. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit, and we'll start taking this apart. Okay, so let's take this out. All right, I'm just going to lock this. Okay, let's take the back off. I 3D printed this, makes it coming apart a lot easier than bending it over and over again. Let's take the top out. Okay, bring a follower out. There you go, you're out. First we'll show all these. There they all are. Okay, let's slowly take them out. So 1. There's the first one. Torpedo pin. Whoop, fell, it's right here. 2. There's a torpedo pin. 3, there's third pin. There's your torpedo pin there. And the first 3 are torpedo pins. 4, I think now it starts going to kind of standard key pins. Yep, there's our standard key pins. And the last one right there. Right there. Alright, so this is done. And again with this, to show you there's no edges to it whatsoever. So even though there are torpedo pins, there's no edges or milling that really helps it. Alright, let's bring this out. Alright. There's the first pin. It is a barrel. And that's why you notice on barrels when you're picking them, when you're picking barrels, you will tend to have a lot of back and forth. Kind of like a serrated. You click on it, you work on it. A lot of back and forth. All right, let's take this spring out. All right, next pin. And another barrel. There's the third one, another barrel. Just gonna leave that spring there for now. There's a spool. Okay, let's get the springs out now. One, two. Okay. Okay, number 6. Oof, there's the barrel. Almost went flying out. And then let's get the last one before I mess it up. There's your last one. Put it right here. And that is a spool. So spool, barrel. And there you go. I'll give a close up. Alright, so you got barrel, 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 spool, spool, and barrel with 3 key pin torpedoes and 3 standard. That's it.